I sort of agree with you and Brad on that. I think it seems like one more rock might give you a chance to play. People might be less reluctant to play those run backs to move some rocks around if they knew they had 2 shots after them. So I might be on board with that. Of course, it would add a little bit of time to a game that they like.
Straight a little bit.
The World Curling Federation likes because it is compressed.
Line
But
only,
it
wait,
wouldn't add a
nice.
ton of time, I don't think, and there's
straight,
probably
keep it
places
straight.
we could shave it from in the game.
Yeah, you know, more rocks will add a little
good,
bit
good,
more
good.
variety, a little more complexity.
Yeah, I think that
Nice.
with each Olympic
Good throw,
cycle,
Ryan.
the World Curling Federation takes another look at this format and what changes might work to improve it slightly.
They might still blast.
So we might see some changes after the next Olympics, or we might not.
Could also try to make this. Guess that's a little risky.
That's a little risky.
Yeah.
Let's listen in.
I guess I don't mind this because if they do this.
Yeah, the angles are almost
Yeah,
certainly
I think let's
in
do this for now.
MCMAKIN Fenson's
Same turn, I
favor
think.
here.
All right. Do you want to sweep or?
Yeah, you can
or-
sweep. Yeah.
Okay.
So I believe they decided to play a freeze here.
It looks like it, yeah.
Of course, it's difficult to tell because they don't have a broom down. I was just trying to catch the end of the conversation, but I think that's what they are playing. And
What's that?
Only a foot left.
yeah, certainly the angles are good for Christine McMakin and Riley Fenson at this point in the end. In-turn freeze on the way.
No ad on that one.
Okay. Weight's pretty close.
Line's
Might
good.
wanna
Straight
go.
if anything. Straight. Yep. Yep.
Ben Richardson saying he
Yep.
said no ad, no positive
Yep.
release, so it should curl a little more.
Line's good. Yep. Hard.
Likes
hard.
the line now. Maybe a fraction
Whoa, whoa,
light
whoa,
though.
whoa. Little tick. Little tick. Okay.
So you can almost predict that result when Ben said he let it go with no ad, not much positive, so it was a little softer, a little lighter.
The end of the world.
Mhm. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of the,
They're always running
line's
for
good,
positive.
but, stay straight.
Right.
Whereas, we're not
Call
quite
time
used
out
to
if you
the,
need it.
the swing yet.
I'm just thinking.
We're hoping a little bit, and, when you throw that a little bit
That's
softer,
my-
it's a little bit
that's
lighter
my
weight.
shot.
Mistake of
It
those.
might not have
All we gotta
given
do
it
is hit it.
given
I
it a
mean,
little
really,
extra
even if we
positive, and
don't,
usually
we
it's
still
not
sit straight.
turning quite as
Yeah.
fast,
Like
which
it's just
can,
a little
a
inside.
rock can dive when it's doing that.
Right.
Roll to here.
Weight comes off, the rock
It's
curls.
right there.
Okay.
I think that's what
Usually if
we
you
gotta
say
I think
play.
line's
it'll
good
run really
but
nice.
straight, the
Yeah.
line's not terrific in my
Yeah.
in my experience.
Yep.
I think
And
nose
that line
are
probably
a
would have
little
been
low.
a
It's
little
really
closer if it
close.
was
Yeah.
a little heavier, but
Correct.
it's a bit of
Error
a
on
deadly
nose.
combo when you're light
Yep.
and tight.
Guys, I
Light
know
and
it
tight is a
makes it
combo
we
on
sit
championship,
three, so.
a deadly combo on almost all ice.
Yes.
Perhaps not
absolutely.
on some straight curling club ice, but usually it's not so good. Riley's playing a hit here. On the
Throwing
one
something
that
back.
Hard,
He's calling
is
for
fine. This is
calling for
fine.
brushers.
hard. Don't
Christine
put the
seems
yellow.
to think
Curl.
it's okay. Might chisel his own on.
That's actually not too bad.
Could just put it back.
So now, let's hear what Burchesky Richardson discuss.
We are sitting in a pretty dangerous spot.
Don't you think?
Yeah, we are. I'm
They
just
can
not quite
protect
sure what to
those.
do.
It's not too bad for
You want-
them.
no.
They're trying to
Not yet.
they're trying to guard that lead red there, because if you hit it, pretty
We don't have this
pretty
anymore.
hard, you can actually kill both
We can
yellows.
play this, but that's really
Yeah, there's an
risky.
opportunity to hit those reds
Could
and
put one
live
back right
four.
here.
I
For
think I like this again, and then if you end up dropping it a bit short, that's
I'm just
fine.
thinking we go here. He might still play this. He's killing this one. He's killing this one. He's sitting right here. This one even might go a little bit. But at least we'll have something kind of open, I guess.
Yeah. I
But
think I
it,
like it.
and it's my last.
It's that or guard again. What do you prefer?
My first thought was the guard, to be honest with
Okay,
you.
then let's drop a guard.
Yeah, I think we do that.
So the discussion was the guard or the freeze. I think Ben's
If we just
right
straight guard
here.
that
The
left red
freeze
is good.
would
Okay.
seem like a natural call, but it would be leaves this hit that Riley Fenson would love to throw. And while you'd leave one yellow in the rings, you
I
would
just love
leave
having him
4 reds in the
run
rings
his
as well.
own- or run our rocks in there, you
Yeah.
know?
Sure.
Yeah,
Versus if we freeze one
less
in there,
guards
then he's always gonna
gives
be
the
able to hit one
team
of
with
his
hammer a little
rocks
more
with his own rock,
flexibility.
you know? Okay,
So they're trying
I think
to
just halfway tight. I'm
throw
gonna take
another
like
one.
middle
Do you
of
ever
12. I
draw
think.
down in
I
there
think you
and
could
just
take even a hair more.
Okay.
move around just a hair?
Just wiggle them a little bit and change the angles. Yeah, probably an opportunity to do that.
You could.
I think the guard is the call
Wait,
here,
good.
even
Halfway.
though whenever
Okay.
you're in a
Straight, if
situation like
anything.
this, it's a little frightening when you're throwing a guard.
The guards on this ice have been a little
Doesn't
bit
need to
tricky.
curl. Whoa.
Letting
How's
you
line?
throw it,
Mine's good.
The curls
Mine's good.
sometimes will jump on you.
On this kind of
Little
ice, I
bit.
like to say it's a little bit like
Yep.
drawing the button. You have to get the guard
Whoa.
exactly, you know,
Yep.
what
Yep.
you ice
Yep.
for.
Yep. A little bit. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
This looks pretty good.
Left him a little bit. I'm not sure if it's enough though.
Just a sliver with the intern that he's looking at.
Ah, okay.
He's at this point in the game where
I think the run is
down
easier.
8-4, playing 7th end. Oh, he's going to call timeout and bring out
Just because you can't. I mean, how do you
his
come to mess it up with
coach
the run?
and father,
I can't.
decorated
I can
curler
maybe see
Eric
this much of
Fenson.
it. So, and we have to throw weight to shoot that over.
Yeah.
Here
no,
comes
I
Eric's.
think the run's the
Can't
call.
see it on the screen at home, but Eric is
Yeah.
making
See
his way
what
down there
Rocket has to say.
with the pace of a man much older than his
Just
son.
don't think I have
will
enough.
add.
I'd have to throw like a 10.
No,
and
I
that's
think
not shooting.
I
it's
think
not
the
what
run
we're
Eric's a
is
doing.
great
call.
guy. And certainly a smart curler, so we'll
Then they
see what
guard.
he has to say
You'd
here.
have to throw a double run, or they hit. I don't know. Probably the run.
No.
No. I'd have to throw like control. So I'd have to piece this. Because I have to get.
Yeah, Eric asking Riley there if he has enough. If he has enough of that red to
Well,
hit it.
I don't-
and him
I can
replying
see-
on
I can
the
see like that.
tactical
I
or
don't think
something
he.
like control,
I don't think
which
he
is-
has enough to throw the weight that we need to
Because I
get
have
rid
Yeah,
of both of
exactly
them.
what Christine
Oh,
just
the
said.
8.
Yeah.
If I leave it here, they can just draw down to it. Yeah. Yeah. I think so. We're still line 3. I'll throw just a hair more weight. Same ice.
Okay.
So after consultation
Just a
with
little low.
Coach Eric
I mean,
Fenson,
nose
they've
isn't bad
elected
either
to
'cause it
throw
leaves
the
the guard.
run back on the
So,
guard that Ben
either way.
Richardson just placed. I mean, I think if that rock curls another half rock, they can see enough of the one behind it to hit the sliver they were hoping to. But they can't quite see enough of the rock. He guarded just enough of it. He's hoping to run this in. Possibly, hopefully, he can. There's certainly an opportunity to leave red line 3 after this shot.
Stay there. Stay there.
Hard,
Coaxing the rock to
Stay
stay
there.
there.
Hard,
It's close,
hard.
but I think it's over curling a fraction.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh,
Billy.
unlucky. I'm not so sure Riley Fenson would think it's
like
that's
I
fine,
think we play
but
this, yeah. I mean, killer
just
red.
over curled
What
by
Most they can get is
Yeah.
2.
No, for sure. What kind of weight?
I
about
think 9.5.
an inch.
Right here.
Okay.
Yeah, just about. That's something where you really want a sweeper there.
Really want someone who can push that back.
I don't mind even you throwing a little more than that if you want to.
Okay. Honestly, I might, because the 8.5 that I threw, which was probably more like an 8, really, it did curl.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
Nose
his
is
lead,
fine.
Trevor
Hair
Marquardt,
inside is
doesn't
good.
get here
Were you taking ice?
for a couple days yet.
Probably like
So you'll be playing with Riley
Yeah, I like
Fenson in
that.
the men's nationals.
Yeah.
You want to tell us who else is on your team? You're Riley's skipping. You're playing third, and
Yeah, so we got Ethan Sampson, who's going to be playing second.
He's good.
And
Yep.
Trevor Marquardt, who's playing lead.
Yep.
Ethan and Trevor played with me last year on Team Sinnott.
Whoa!
Chase is over on the
Yes, yes,
other
yes,
tiebreaker
yes!
sheet. We're just missing Eli Clausen from last year.
Okay.
But
That's fine.
yeah, so it's a pretty, at the beginning of the season, the team
11?
transition wasn't too tough because we had a lot of
Okay,
returning
tap.
players.
Don't
So
have to tap it very far,
it
right?
makes it pretty easy.
Nope.
And Riley's Riley's a great skip, and it was a little bit of a culture change just because Chase and Riley called a very different game. But I think it's a game that suits us really well. So I think we're going to do pretty well.
and you've been practicing and scrimmaging a lot in the Twin Cities.
Yeah, no, that's kind of been the name of the game lately, just because we haven't thrown any events. We've had 1 or 2 scrimmage events that we've been putting together with other teams, but mainly it's just been practice weekends and calling up other teams. We played Dropkin a few times, Rich once or twice.
Rich Ruinen, Corey Dropkin.
Hard, Christine.
We'll just watch this last shot come in here. Christine McMakin trying to make the hit for 2. She's curling hard.
Hard.
She should
Hard
be
on it. Go, Riley.
just
One.
What?
pretty close, but didn't move that rock far enough to score 2.
Yeah.
Nope, looks like they only got 1 there, so they'll have some work to do in the last end.
I don't think there's really one moment that starts a comeback. We have the ability to overcome anything as long as we're surrounded by the right people.
I need a good group of people to trust, to work on my body.
I'll be back and I'll be stronger than ever.
I go, who are you? He goes, I'm the guy that's going to save your life.
Comebacks imply returning to where you once were. I want to go where I've never been.
All right, welcome back to the final end of the tiebreaker game, 2021 Mixed Doubles National Championship. Sorry about the technical difficulties earlier. We lost internet connection here at the building, but we're back up so far.
Playing the final end, BURCHESKY Richardson has the hammer there ahead 8-5. Playing the 8th end, we can give you a quick update on sheet 3.
Line's good,
where the
all
score
you.
is now 4-3 for Walker Leichter.
Get it there.
Mulaney Sinnott
Make
have
it
the power
perfect.
play on in the 7th end. So McMakin FENSON are going to have to fashion a steal of 3 here
Hard!
to find their way to the
Hard!
championship
Come on,
round.
Go, go, go!
Okay.
Not an easy ask when you have 5 stones to steal 3, but that's what
Yeah, outturn's good.
this team's going to have to do to
Just top
make
eight,
it
top
into
4.
the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Certainly not impossible in mixed doubles.
No, we've seen plenty of crooked numbers go up on the scoreboard this week.
I think we're there.
Okay. Line's good.
I don't want to go yet.
Okay.
It's really trying. Weight's
Really
good now.
got to curl.
Still there though.
The Schrock should finish, but it's a little bit heavy.
Rock. Sit. Sit. Okay.
Maybe not ideal, but it is somewhat effective in reducing the possibility of a 3-ender, perhaps. Crowding the center here. Riley FENSON with his first in the 8th and possibly final
close.
end.
Okay.
Top 4.
Line's close.
Top 4.
Perfect.
Back 4. Top 4.
Line's perfect.
It's somewhere
Gotta curl
between
if
back
anything.
4 and top 4, I think, Sam.
Sounds like it. Looks to be pretty close.
Exactly.
Okay, nice.
It's on the button. So there you are, almost on the tee line.
That's a nice shot.
So now Ben is going to elect to
Yeah.
peel here with the 4th stone at the end, which is certainly a good play here. Open it up, force them to make, force McMakin FENSON to make some decisions.
Bet you they wish they had that power play right about now. Though if you told them they'd be up
I think they take
8-5
up 3 with the
I
hammer.
think they'll take it still.
Yeah, I think they take up 3 with the hammer, and they use the power play to score 2. So both teams use their power play to score deuces.
I think I can guard it one time and then off to hit.
So needing to
No.
steal 3.
I don't mind. I honestly don't mind coming in now and like spreading these out and making a wall.
Okay.
I don't
Won't it
really
just
think
be a
we
wall
can
of
hit.
IRL?
Huh?
Won't it just be a wall of ice on the right?
I don't
We have
really
pretty-
think we have a choice.
Well, we have 3
Okay.
guard lines.
Okay. Throw the guard.
I think I'm with Riley here. I think I'd try the guard once more. You're sort of, at this point, unfortunately forced to hoping for a miss on a peel.
Yeah, I think Riley's thought process here might be that Ben's a pretty excellent hitter. If they throw one in there, he can probably make a double somewhere.
Just
So,
make sure you guard the one on the left.
you know, if he's throwing this guard, Ben's got to throw another peel, and he still will have another rock, but
One.
Yep, just go.
maybe it's a little bit better. Not great options overall, but
No, their options are
Okay.
getting narrow here.
Good.
So you mentioned that Riley in the traditional game calls a slightly different game than Chase Sinnott does, and how would you describe those differences?
yeah. So Chase Sinnott's a pretty offensive player. He does play third for Luke Violette now, but when we were playing with him, he definitely not afraid to get his hands dirty. I think the mixed double suits him very well.
I think he's a player who's not afraid to make a tough draw against a number, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, having him, he's definitely you know, obviously he can hit now, and I will say his hit skill has improved enormously over the last 2 years. But you know, he still prefers that draw most of the times, and he's really good at it too. Riley, on the other hand, I'd say he also is, you know, moving in the direction of being a more all-around player. But you know, in the past, he's been a bit of a hitter, and he's, you know, very good at it as well.
You can just
So we
hold.
definitely throw a lot more peel weight, a lot more upper weight for with Riley. Usually play a bit of a cleaner game, but you know, we still do see those messy ends. So he's definitely not afraid of it, and it's it's definitely something that we're getting a bit used to.
So now Team McMakin Fenson, Riley Fenson throwing his last stone at the end, the fourth stone for them, and they've elected to hit because they're out of options now. They're going to need some misses to force this to an extra.
Yeah, they're going to need access to the button if they're going to score anything.
He's just trying to move these around. He doesn't need to remove anything, but he definitely needs to rearrange these rings.
Looks to be pretty good.
Okay.
So it becomes a process of elimination here
Snows
for Richardson or Burchesky
Yeah, we just feel
Richardson.
this one roll here. I don't think it really matters which one, to be honest. Because, so we hit this. They have to make some kind of a double. I like that, yeah.
Which turn?
Out turn. Let's throw like firm.
Okay.
I mean, the reality is here is even if they were to somehow jam the red onto their own yellow, they would probably make the double as well. So, or at least push out, not make the double, but push out the one in the edge of the forfeit out. So pretty comfortable shot here for Ben Richardson.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna nose this rock. Christine will have to play a double, and then they'll be looking at 3 open rocks to touch one for the win. Exactly.
Plus. Yep.
Ben's going to chase this one a bit.
Yep.
Sweeping for line, holding it straight.
Yep.
With the straight ahead motion we see now.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty tricky to even make this double and stick it.
Yeah, I don't.
I may have to play like board at it, right?
Yeah. Probably won't be making much of a double. It'll
board.
probably be a
So yeah.
bit of a rearrange.
You're going to have to hope that you move them just far enough to lie 3. And then, of course, even then, Jenna Burchesky should just have to make a rock
Board
go
to control.
away.
You can come off our red.
They do have that
Like
red
here.
there, which does help them out because
Yeah.
they can come off of it, roll up a bit, take a bit of that energy out of it.
True enough.
Tanner, you're just coming off our red anyways, so.
You know, not good options, but
Okay.
slightly better options.
Looks close.
They're at
Okay,
that
I can
point
give
in
you
the
a little
game
extra.
that
Okay.
no curler loves when you're down without many options.
Makes calling the game a little bit easier just because there's usually only 1 or 2 shots to call.
10.
Yep.
Christine
Yep.
McMakin Stone is on its way.
Okay, well.
Says it's a 10 hog to hog.
You're on the red.
Okay.
I think that this will complete this game.
Because I did not throw that bad.
It's light too.
I had to have picked.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Good game, guys.
Game.
So
So we got broom taps. Not handshakes, we got broom taps.
broom taps to complete that game. So
And-
Jenna Burchesky and Ben Richardson will move on to the championship round.
And we're going to see if we can get cameras, get some feeds over to the Walker Leichner Mulaney Sinnott game. There we go.
So while we're doing that, we'll give you the scenario here. It is tied 4-4 playing the 8th end. Walker Leichter has last rock. Both teams use their power play.
Backline?
Sinnott Mulaney used their power play in the previous
My hunch was
end,
hack, but it's
we're
whatever you
only
like.
able to score 1.
Okay, can we call her?
Yeah.
They're going to call a timeout here. Sinnott Mulaney, they're going to call a timeout to bring out their coach.
I want to see how much I have.
Or just call the timeout to breathe.
Yeah, I think
it's
they're
a
just
breathing
taking their.
timeout.
Okay,
I think it's a
I've just
timeout
touched
to
that.
take a,
No more.
I don't think they brought
Like
a coach
maybe a
even.
little
Yeah.
buried.
They're a little tight on time, so they took the timeout.
Whatever weight you like then.
You'll likely see Monica
think
and
we
Alex
throw,
do
like,
the exact same thing.
Backline.
Both teams have a single rock left, so
And just use it
they
to
do
get
have
under.
to be shot after this. After this throw.
Do you want a broom or you want me to sweep?
Think I want to sweep.
Okay.
So they're going to throw with a
like,
sweeper, not
you want
somebody
to
in the
sweep or
broom.
you want me to sweep?
I want
Chase
you to
Sinnott
sweep.
Gonna show her where he'd like
do you
it to
think,
be
here?
thrown.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
He's going to make his Chase is going to make his way to the other end of the ice to sweep this shot.
Like mid-8. A little closer to
Unfortunately,
the
I
4.
can't tell quite from this perspective how buried that stone is.
I can hold it.
I think 4 up.
I believe she said she had a small piece of it.
She's trying to just move the yellow stone, lie 1. Of course, Monica Walker
Wait's close.
plays
Up.
some sort of
So
draw,
close to
I
hack.
would think,
Never.
Girl?
for the win.
Yeah, if you can. Yep.
Doesn't seem to be loving it.
Really hard.
Seems like it's wide,
Really
and Chase
hard.
is trying to work it over
Really
here.
hard
Chase
for a
Sinnott
piece.
trying to
Hard.
work it over.
Really hard, Chase. Hard.
Begging it to move over. And not going to be enough, and that will be broom taps on sheet 3. Monica Walker, Alex Leichter advance to a tiebreaker against Lance Wheeler and Claire Moores. That will be later this afternoon. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. I'll throw it over to Joel Dietz to wrap it up.
Yeah, so in our early morning tiebreaker matchup, BURCHESKY Richardson is going on to the playoffs, and our next game is going to be 2 o'clock, which is Mulaney Sinnott. Is that right? Or did Walker win that game? Walker won that game. Walker Leichter versus Moore Wheeler. So we'll have more at 2 o'clock Central.